What up, fam? It's your boy G Ridge and my boy Cory. Yes, sir. I'm getting ready to take him to take his first set of tests. And he had to go, into a school. And here where we live. And you're 14. You're about to be 15. God willing, you're about to be 15. March 13. How do you feel, man? How do you feel? Honestly, tell people how you feel. And some of the things that you want to do. Go ahead.
It feels so crazy. I'm going to be coming into it in like 3 more years.
That's right. That's right. You're going to be about 18 in 3 more years. That's right. It's so boy, I tell you, man, well, looking at Cory, y'all remember Cory when he was a baby, man. And when him and I be by ourselves, get to take a ride sometimes. It's just like, man, I look at my boy, and y'all remember how he was, most of y'all. If you haven't, go back or go to Teresa's channel, my wife's channel. Go to her channel, and and check out some of the old videos of him, all the way since he was a baby, grow all the way up. So she's been on YouTube a long time, and she has really blessed our entire family with being on YouTube and other people, a lot of other people. You understand? So, and y'all have seen Cory grow up and the rest of the kids. So now now Cory, you got a birthday coming up. So what do you want to do this year? Because he's definitely doing good in school, fam. Talk to him.
I do just want to hang out with you guys more.
You want to do what?
All those times when I hung out with my sisters, Jalen, Mia, Janae, Ashley, and Marion. It was just like we were having a great time.
Oh, okay. He say if you didn't hear him, he say he want to just hang out with his brothers and sisters. That means a lot to him, especially nowadays. So, brothers and sisters, they all are tight. So that's one thing Teresa and I definitely wanted to, experience with them, watching them grow up, and told them about being tight as brothers and sisters. And to hear him say that, means a lot, because he still wants to hang. And you know what? Guess what, Cory? They coming. They say they definitely want to be able to. They want to take you, all of us. They want to go somewhere, and then celebrate your birthday again. So Darian's supposed to be coming. He's gonna fly. He needed the dates. We gave him the dates, and they coming. So he'll be able to get off, and that's what he want, fam. So his family to be together, and what a blessing. But anyway, he got to go take some tests early this morning, and so I had to take off today in order to make sure he get there. He's going to be there for hours, and then I got to get him, and he got to go back again next week, and then I guess the rest of the tests will come in late, somewhere around April and May. But man, time moving fast. So nowadays you can't play. You definitely can't play with time, because look, things are coming up so quick, fam. It's just like, it'll pass you by. It'll pass you by. You better. That's why you have to meet the moment. Start to see, you're experiencing life and going through life, and things come up. You better jump on it then and enjoy it, because it's moving fast. And Cory walks like him. Yes, Cory looks like Darian and myself. He looks more like Darian when I was young. Y'all seen me, if y'all don't know, y'all seen some of my younger pictures. Darian looked exactly like me. Y'all see my son's face? That's how I used to look. But he has Cory's color. And I was a little shade darker than that. Yep, growing up. And I had, they got my eyebrows, my face, and nose, all that good stuff. Now, hey, I'm just an old man watching his boys grow up, and watching them how handsome they are, and how well they're thriving. And so that's a blessing in itself. So I'm happy to see this. I really, really am. I don't get it twisted, you know. I'm loving on them a lot, you know. That's always my girls. My girls and I are so tight, it's crazy. But Cory the baby, Cory the youngest, and then I wanted my last child to be a boy, which he is, and it's just like, man, woo, child. I'm rich because of them. First and foremost, you know, my Risa, oh my gosh, y'all know what Risa mean to me, man. It's like, she means, that's my world. My children, you know, thank God, my children, they mean so much to me, man. They just like, I can't put it into words. You can see it on my face that I really enjoy being with them, and I've enjoyed the last, maybe it's got to be the last 5 to 6, 7 of my birthday, about 7 birthdays in a row, 7 years in a row. I've been spending my birthday with them, and it's like I you know, a lot of times they did come around and celebrate my day and, you know, stuff like that, but I tell you, it's things are different, man. It's surreal. It's to the point where, you know, hey, I don't have to go hang out or nothing like that to enjoy my birthday or have a big cookout. I could, or have a big party. I could, but I've been enjoying them, my family, and just not that we can't invite other people to go with us, because that's what we're planning to do. Anybody can, when they want to come with us, not just anybody, but, you know, other extended families and stuff like that, friends, you know, that we know, of course, can come on our vacation trip with us if they want to come. And we just, man, I tell you, we just want to enjoy. We just want to enjoy life, man. And watching them grow up means a lot. Cory, my boy is about to be 15. God is amazing. And y'all know what he went through. Y'all know what he's still going through, you know. You know, with autism and stuff like that. But I tell you, Cory's smart. He asked for a little help sometimes with his work, and which is normal for any kid. You understand? But man, 90% of the time, Cory's doing his own work. He's doing his own research. He's messaging his teachers. He's doing what he has to do, and they say Cory is on the right track. Cory is, you know, he's making good grades, and it's a blessing to see how God is, how good he is, because, man, I tell you, you know, but that time, a long time ago, when we found out, you know, what he had, it was devastating to the whole family, and we just pushed through. That's all we did. We pushed through. What a blessing, yes. You know, some people, situations was worse than ours. Some people might be less. It just, you know, everybody go through something. So I can relate to anyone, you know, having issues or having stuff come up in their lives with their children or their family members, that you have to cherish each moment. Yep. So we getting ready to, we still got a good little ways to go to get to where he needs to get to. So once we get there, we'll pick back up, and I'll see you in a little bit. All right, fam. Just dropped Cory off to take his test. Let me show you. Can't see the front. That's the front of the school, the name of it, but you got the general idea. All right, we're gonna head on. Yeah, y'all see my shirt? Yes, sir. 70 babies. Let's get it. Oh, fam. All right, let me get up out of here. Way across town. Long way. Anyway, it's gonna be about 2.5 to 3 hours. So we picking him up around 12 noon, so somewhere up in there. So I figured as much. Get on back home. Check on my Risa, see if she's doing all right today. But gosh, my baby having some up and down. I tell you, up and down. things that she be going through that she can't help, man. But she's definitely taking the right the stuff, the therapy and the hormone pills that she needs. I tell you, man, this is to see her, sick a lot. It's I know she don't like it. I definitely don't. It's happening to her, but man, I can feel her pain. You know what I'm saying, fam? So we getting through though. Like I said, man, I tell you, that's our 28-year anniversary. I think I'm gonna go this way. 28-year wedding anniversary coming up. It's coming by real fast, but time going by so fast, man. We're gonna do whatever we can, whatever she wants to do or can do. Her body allow her to do. That's what's gonna happen, and we're not gonna push the envelope. Whatever she can, endure. That's what we're gonna do. So we're looking forward to that, and just, man, enjoying life. Nowadays, even when things you might look good on the outside and maybe nothing physically going on the inside, people that look like everything's got it going on or everything's okay, they suffer too. They go through it also, not just people with physical body ailments, and there's nothing wrong with you, or stuff like that, man. I tell you, it's a lot of people. I know a lot of women suffer. It's a lot of men suffer too, and we have to be silent, or we come off as we're whining, weak, complaining. We go through a lot as men, especially the ones who's trying to obtain righteousness and living right. We catch it a lot too, and we need, it's great that there's a lot of support for women like that, because they definitely need it, man. I tell you, they go through a lot, not only just for having children. The children, God used their body to produce children, but produce children. They go through a lot, and you can't put there's no end to what a woman has to offer this world, offer especially her family. She's so vital to the family. It's like that's the backbone. But the head of the family, which God directed, not man, is the man of the family, the head. He's the head, and we have to understand that he, as a man, goes through a lot as well. I tell you, man, we have to endure a lot with, seeing our women in our lives go through things, and we could pray for them, pray with them, and just, of course, be there for them, do for them, help them, listen, without giving your input, just being there and being in the moment. We do all those things. I'm talking about the good men, the decent men. And we still go through things as well. We got to keep trying to provide. We have to keep, make sure we stay up on all bills and go into work, and we have to work hard and, work longer hours, or we have to keep grinding in order to keep that same lifestyle, or home and transportation, food, clothing. It's a lot we have to keep going, and to be there for our ailing wives or children. We have to do that. We have to be there, and then we get mentally drained as well. So if we have people in our lives, not just the wives and the women, the mothers and sisters in our life, also other men, especially in the ministry, that we could talk to and we can relate to, and they can understand and just listen and hear me and say, you know what, man, I go through the same thing. But society seems to think it's weak on a man, or he's weak. And when you ask us to share our feelings and our thoughts and our concerns and stuff that bother us, we've told to get out our feelings. You're being selfish. Stuff like that, man, can kill a person's spirit too, a man's spirit as well. You're not. And if you finally get to that place where you know what, hey man, I want to listen to God. I want to do what God asked me to. Why am I here? What am I here? Am I here to work hard and get told whether you're a man or not by society? You know what I'm saying? Whether you're tough or not, or, you know, stuff like that. You get tired of hearing it and keep trying to prove to others over and over. People say, well, don't worry about what people say. That sounds all good and dandy, but we all do in some sort of way. Some of us get over it quick and just say, you know what, hey man, that's a lie. You do worry about what people think of you. You do worry about what society think of you. You know, yes, you can block it out. Sometimes some block it out more than others. Some can't shake it off. I'm one of the ones, I can block it off real quick. But it doesn't mean that it didn't affect me, or I didn't hear it, you know. And over time, it starts to weigh on you, like, oh, maybe they're right. Maybe I am a failure. Maybe I ain't doing enough. Maybe I ain't smart enough. And all these things like this here. But I get that tap on my shoulder and say, it's okay what they don't matter what they think. What I say is, you get a calmness, especially when you pray. After you get through praying, you get a peace about it. You say, thank you, Lord. You love me unconditionally, and you accept me for right where I am. And I don't need that. And you can get through the day. You can get through the next month. You can get through the next year. And you look up, and then after all the tongues of negativity thrown at you throughout the year, it starts to build up, and then every now and then you get in your feelings. It is what it is. But you keep fighting for your life. You have to. And you're blessed and lucky, and you're blessed enough, not lucky, to have someone. If you got somebody on the side of you that you have in matrimony, or you planning to marry, or just a good friend who loves you and care about you and help you get through, you know, each day, or when they can see you or talk to you, then that's a blessing. You know, somebody who really care about what you're going through, not just to obtain information from you and then throw it back up in your face, or hear from somebody else. They talking about you because people like to look, you know, they like to obtain information from you to grade themselves to see where they're at. Oh, I ain't doing what they doing. People might care about you to the point where they want you to be okay, but not do better than them. That's sickening. My wife and I, that's one thing we always done. We was always congratulatory of anybody that was around us when they got homes, when they got new cars, when they got new jobs, their career blossomed, they had children, they were pregnant. That was it. That's one thing. We are very opposite of her and I, but what we have in common is a lot of things, and that's one of them. We've always been congratulatory of anybody who's got any kind of blessing from God. That's a real blessing. If it came from him, that's the one. All right? But anyway, fam, I'm rolling this morning, enjoying my day off, because I had to take my boy, you know, again, I had to take him to school. He had to do his testing and everything, and see his, I don't know when he got to go see his doctor too. It's just like, man, you know, my boy, he's fighting for his life. Just imagine, the stuff that my son go through, and he's a young teen, he's a teenager. Imagine what he has to go through when he becomes adult, you know, with autism, you know. And we strong, able mental body, and just imagine what he has to go through in society telling him he ain't tough enough and stuff. People don't need that nowadays. People need love, positive prayer, and understanding nowadays. And it helps builds a person up. Not just a man, women too. All of us. We need some kind of encouragement to keep going, because you do matter. Each and every one of us. Not just the woman because she has a baby, she's going through something. Not just the man because he's made in God's image and he's the head. No, all of us. God wants all of us to thrive. He wants all of us to do his bidding. His will be done. All right? Love y'all to life. G Rich out. In your mouth. Bye, fam.